this before as well. He did a mattress commercial
the Dutch
years
flag
ago. I mean, many
controls
years
the
ago,
world,
long before he was
pretty
president.
much. And this is
you can see right here at one point there's sheep.
Donald Trump.
Pillars.
We are the sheep. Trump is the serpent, and we are going to watch this from the start. Because, unfortunately, the 9/11 were on the banknotes. If you fold them a certain way into the Baphomet upside down pentagram, you see the truth. And the 9/11 was on there, and this is showing you what is going to be happening in New York very soon, guys. Very, very soon.
Hey guys, it's KJ from The Scariest Movie Ever. And boy, do I have something interesting to share with you. I was actually pretty shocked by this at first. What you're looking at is an image from the closing ceremony of the FIFA World Cup 2026. And just take a good look, and I'll be giving you some better angles on this here. But just take a good look and look around the borders, and you'll notice that we're in New York City. You can see the Statue of Liberty over there on the right, Empire State Building, One World Towers in there. So
New York is
FIFA World Cup 2026 is showing New York City
monster
with what I perceive as some kind of a blast happening above it or in it, and that's the ball there, the centerpiece.
The ball. The
BAAL, the centerpiece, with the blast over New York City. Now, the reason this is interesting to me is because during the opening ceremony, and I'll show you some of that, there was some interesting footage there as well, signaling to some kind of a coming destruction. If you know me, if you followed me for the amount of time, I've been tracking the idea of a second
New Yorkers are all getting fucked
in New York City. And we've seen so much predictive programming of this throughout the years. And also, people have had many dreams and visions for the last decade of something coming for Babylon, New York City. New York City, Babylon, going boom. I've even shown you some interesting symbolism surrounding that with President Trump.
We're tricked into giving our children away. And we're giving a receipt, which is called a birth certificate. 47th and 45th, which is your 9/11. 9/11 is your phonics, your phone, your phony. Yeah, it's all to do with the baby loan. This is the problem everyone has. And it is the Dutch. And it is the fucking fallen angels.
That's a 9/11 right there. And
you see there your serpent on the cap.
I've seen this before as well. He did a mattress commercial years ago. I mean, many years ago, long before he was president. And you can see right here at one point, there's sheep. They're standing on pillars. We understand the Masons love their pillars, but they're on
Donald
pillars.
Trump's not a Mason.
There's the 9 and there's the 11. Right. So some of the symbolism with the 9/11 surrounding Trump, and then we're finding more in some of these ceremonies with the 9/11 and New York City.
Ceremony.
And also, for your consideration, just over the last few years, they built a massive statue that's facing New York City, facing the harbor. And it's a young lady, and she's doing the oath of silence. You know, the shh, the finger on the lips.
Look at that, man. Look at that mockery they're showing us, man.
No, when we see the shh, the oath of silence, a lot of the sellout artists, doing this as well. So interesting that we have this statue facing New York City with potential destruction coming and doing the oath of silence.
Wow.
There's something that happens almost all the time with these public rituals, and that's what I believe these are. I've been covering it for years and years and years. But it's usually on the stage. The performers, they'll have them standing on a pentagram typically. Yeah. Sometimes in a circle of protection. I've seen that as well, like the white circle. And oftentimes they'll do that in these shows where it seems like these people are doing rituals or they're casting some kind of spells. Taylor Swift has done that, and many others. As far as the pentagram goes,
Paul, mate, how's it going, right?
Turning Point stage when Erica was in charge, after she was in charge, and they had the people literally going out on stage and standing at the tip of a pentagram, the bottom point of the star. So
witchcraft.
They do this all the time, man, and of course they're doing the same thing right here. This is with the FIFA closing ceremony. You got a couple of the artists up there, and they're standing on their pentagram. Yes, it's a pentagram, pentagram. But the way that's styled is for the 5-pointed star and the point.
Just like the
down.
Pentagon.
Yeah. So
is a pentagram.
Here we go.
It's in your fucking face.
So right
5-5, which is fucking 55, SAY-TEZ.
And just take a good look.
Look at this, man. Look at that.
New York City. You got the ball in the middle, right? The ball in the middle. And you've got it looks like an explosion to me. It looks like a big blast.
This is going to happen, mate.
Right over New York City.
On the banknotes.
You know, this made me recall the opening ceremony. I did a video on that as well. You might remember this sequence right here.
Cock and balls, Cain and Abel.
Right here where you can see
that's what that is there.
Like ball in the center, right? The boom, the ball.
Look at his diamonds.
With the buildings bent over to the sides.
The balls, look at this. I mean, look at that. Like, cock and balls, man.
And now I see this closing ceremony, and I see another time it looks like the blast with the ball in New York City. I'm seeing a message. I'm seeing something very interesting.
And telling you it's going to go.
Take a look right here. This whole sequence is really interesting as well. You see there on the side of the building is the way it looks.
It showed us a lockdown in 2012.
They're all, positioning themselves as if they're falling on this building. Do you see? And that's a singer in the middle. I Show Speed is his name. I'll get to him in a moment. But yeah, once again, just take a look how the dancers all seem to be falling off this building.
So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you got the 7 on the outside.
This falling man photo from 9/11. But not only him. There were multiple people that fell from the windows, fell from the buildings during that whole event. So I just find it kind of striking that they're doing this here on stage and keeping all of that in mind. And when it comes to I Show Speed, is this young man that recently shapeshifted on camera just a few months ago. It made a big deal online. A lot of people were talking about it. Here it is. And this is really wild, but if you look over on his left eye, it literally looks like somebody's sitting at a desk, sitting at a computer desk or whatever, just sitting down. It's very strange. And then the other eye looks really weird as well. So here we have I Show Speed. But now, hey, now he's performing on stage. On a stage that looks like New York City getting blasted while they have dancers falling down buildings. Even more interesting, and another sign that America might be in the sights, right? America Babylon might be in the sights. You might remember this right here. They had a big map of America, and many people pointed out they see a face in the blue in there, like perhaps a serpent.
Well, blue's a warrior. Gives to people.
But as we see right here, they actually had this marking over America that I associated with the same mark that was left by the eclipse a few years ago during the summer in America. If you guys remember that, our world being X'd out, literally had an X over America, and they had a similar symbol, of course, during the opening ceremony. And in the center of that is where you find those buildings all bent over and
fucking air.
It's also interesting to point out that during the opening ceremony, they had the performers standing on the cube of Saturn, the 6 points.
Yep, there's your
the cube of
circle
Saturn,
and your circle.
The closing ceremony actually on a pentagram.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I couldn't mention the destruction of New York Babylon without mentioning the money mysteries. And our friend Mr. Kleck showed us years ago the money mysteries and how there's money mysteries connecting to New York City and to a big blast and some bad things happening. So,
to the S.
Check this out.
I fucking love it, don't you?
Antichrist knowing that they're going to nuke the East Coast because it's printed on the $100 bill. The $100 bill shows the East Coast.
What's 100? It's SAY-10. 10 is SAY-10 as well.
The Lord of hosts. Behold, the hand of the oppressor has been lifted against you, and out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. That's new, guys. Water as high as the walls of Jerusalem will cover the city by the sea. That's a tsunami, a nuclear tsunami. Why is a nuclear tsunami printed on our $10 bill now? Why is the $100 bill show a devouring wind taking out New York? Because it's planned in advance. By whom? The serpent race, which Obama is the leader of.
So we're finding in both of these ceremonies the theme of destruction. We've seen it in both now. And this right here is a little bit from the halftime show. They had BTS, a famous group out there, famous musical group.
B is your fucking 13 families. TS is your fucking 39.
Destruction in the background throughout their performance. They keep throwing up fire.
Just like this has 36, yeah, and it has double cross on it. It's exactly the same. It's all to do with the crown, the 5 at the top, the fucking. It has 5 along the top, 5 along the bottom, 5, 5, SAY-10. In your face, guys. Then you got your 13, which is your B. So if you do a B, you got a 13, which is your 13, your 44, which is your paradise, your genocide, your kill. Yeah, so we live in paradise. So we have a horror scope. Yeah, because everything's a fucking nightmare we were living in. Fucking these fucking freaks. Look at this fucking everywhere.
You'll see fire.
Red and black. That's the Nazi colours, by the way, guys. And if you look at the British Standard bike that I have, British Standard, there's your two V's there, as above, so below. British Standard, BSA, which is your fucking two families. S is your 19, A is your 1, which is your 20. That's Santa Claus colours, guys. That is the Nazi colours, the old Nazi colours. Now the Nazi colours are these, yellow, blue and red. This just happens to be an off-white. Just encompasses everything on it. I used to be proud to be British, even though I was racially abused. That's how good the fucking programming is.
And you'll see these words right here, light it up.
Look at it, total Nazi colours, all Nazi colours.
Like this, yeah. And then it even shows at one point New York City with what looks like kind of blast marks around it.
Wow.
And some of the four-pointed stars, which are
44.
So now we're back to the
genocide
closing ceremony. And of course, you can see here at the bottom of the screen, they have the Arch of Baal. Baal's Arch of Triumph. If you guys remember this, it made its first appearance on April 19th, back in 2016, in Trafalgar Square in London. And it's interesting because the debut coincided disturbingly with Beltane, which is a major pagan festival for worshiping Baal. And then after the arch stayed in New York City for a week, it was moved to Dubai for a global summit. So it's pretty easy to see the places chosen for this display. The arches are indisputably centers of globalistic
and a 1 is
power.
A 6, that's 6,
And moreover,
6, 6, 6.
despite the purely cultural, historical, and archaeological significance of the arch, the biblical and spiritual implications
in the colours, UK rain colours, yellow and blue, which is 33 in numerology, gold and blue,
Syria that was dedicated to the
black
worship
and gold,
of Baal.
sorry, she's death and rebirth.
Also a fact that Jesus himself, along with the Jewish religious leaders of his day, defined Baal worship as being directly connected to the worship of Satan and his demonic influence.
Of course. That's what the Masons are.
So interesting, they made sure to include one of the arches of Baal right here, one of the portals people would walk through and sacrifice their little ones and then essentially party it off. And we see that very same attitude.
That's what they do. Baal worship, right, guys? You have to fucking sacrifice your own child and then you go and party. Like, we're not here at the party, but people want to party. Fuck all that shit, guys. I remember 40 being sick and shitting at the same time. Is this all we're taught to do? Kill ourselves. Yes, that's all we're taught to do. Quickly, quicker. Fuck off. Die, rebirth. That's what the black and the fucking gold is. I was born and in gold. And now I'm in the black estate. I was in the gold estate, now I'm in the black estate. Yeah. Number 10, but I'm going to die. I'm sure I am. And the whole world's going to fucking end.
So it certainly seems.
Oh, look at that! Just looks like the double cross.
It's
like big X.
The opening ceremony.
Double X.
Of the FIFA games and also the closing ceremonies, and we're finding this theme of destruction in the opening ceremonies. They were showing America predominantly, right? So we had America with the sign, the symbol on it.
America means no mercy to the sheep.
And then we have this right here, of course, at the end. It's New York City, so it's all specifically America. I believe in the targets. We already know that America's in trouble. Babylon's in a lot of trouble. We're in that time, and then we find this right here. It's pretty incredible. Again, we got New York City here with the blast happening above it. So I find it all very interesting. And most importantly, remember not to live in fear.
It's going to happen, guys. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you were living in fucking New York, get the fuck out of there. America literally means no mercy sheep. That's what America means. They labelled it no mercy sheep. And if it's, yay, America! You know what I mean? It's like us being proud of the UK. I used to be. How can you be fucking proud of Jimmy Savile's best mates? No. Sorry. Can't be proud of Jimmy Savile's best mates. Look at these body parts.
We are living in apocalypse, which means everything is being revealed. We've been lied to our whole lives.
Level.
We're looking at the end of this age, this fourth age. And the world's entering the fifth age, the last age of man, the age of the AC, age of Aquarius.
5-5.
So that's why all this stuff is being uncovered right now, and why so many people out here in the world with the Holy Spirit are able to discern these
Holy
things.
Spirit, because we're water spirits.
Because they've been in the shadows all along. It's all coming out of the shadows. Everything is. So it's what we're doing out here right now. We're trying to keep up the best we can. You must have the Holy Spirit to be able to discern all of these things in the most clear way. It doesn't mean other people can't figure things out.
That's probably a dragon's tail.
The truth of the matter,
you know what I mean?
Why they do these things and what it all means, you must have the Holy Spirit. So if you're not saved, if you haven't accepted that free gift of salvation, please do, my friend, because prophecy is playing out.
I forgive everybody, guys.
Just to go scare people or to get attention at all. I'm trying to warn you, and I've been doing this for a long time. Hopefully you know I'm dedicated. It's been almost 20 years. I care a lot about this. So the main point is, man, just accept that free gift of salvation. Accept salvation from Jesus Christ, from his sacrifice. And if you already have Jesus, you already know, man. No fear of these things. Don't be scared. We don't live in fear. We're warriors. We're conquerors in Christ. So don't ever forget that. And that's about it.
I can't be doing more than all that Christ shit, like, guys. But this is the world we live in, and it is fucked. All on purpose. All on purpose. You see the double heart there? Double heart is a paedophile swirl thing. Fucking so much dodgy shit going on. Just forest fires happening everywhere. Nothing to do with the climate change being an anagram chemical agent. No. There is so much nefarious going on, man. The fucking food that we're getting to eat. There's my little fucking mate that I found, T. She was called Et or E.T. or something. Look at this shit, man. Look what they're doing to our fish, man. They're literally putting, like, these parasites are getting, they're destroying everything, guys.
Here, this fisherman catches a fish in the ocean, and something is coming out of its mouth. This is actually called a louse, a tongue-eating parasite that's becoming a little more prevalent in our ocean now. These parasites slip through the gills and attach themselves to the tongue where they live. This one was captured in Mexico, where you see they have to pry this thing out of the mouth. Just imagine many of these things just floating around in the ocean, looking for a host. It's a form of an isopod that's a parasite. In this next shot, you see mackerel, which is smoked from a can, but still has one of these parasites. Fish seems to be becoming more and more unsafe to eat.
Everything.
I'm not sure if there's anything we can do about these parasites in the ocean. Leave your thoughts in the comments on Answer Universe. Notice here, this fisherman catches a fish.
You know what I mean, guys? You've got fucking food like this.
What is it? It's new ice cream. We are feeding our kids.
Hot water, look. Not even burning.
Is it petrified? Alien? Lately? What is that?
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's...
And this fish don't seem to be real fish. Like, first of all, it's like a sponge.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think chocolate's supposed to look like this.
I'm not eating chocolate no more.
Cooked the potato last night.
Look at that, man. What the
It wasn't hollow. Now, the potato... No, hold on. Why the hell is this cheese not melting? What's going on? I'm gonna let it just sit on it for a second, because what?
How do you know 3D printed meat is 3D printed? Well, look at that! Oh, no! Oh. About to make a salsa, look at this. Freaking onion see-through, clear, look at that. Pull it up. Look at that, what the hell?
Are strawberries supposed to, like, do that? It's food in America.
If you're awake and aware, you know that our food is becoming increasingly more fake. And you're probably wanting to buy...
Man, you can literally, some of the stuff that we've got the 5G. We're at war, massive.
About your phone signal. It's not. There's already published papers on how to harvest energy directly from the human body. Your movement, your heat, your bioelectric field to power devices. Your body is being studied as a power source. Here's the paper. Guys, this is from the International Journal of Advanced Computer Science and Applications. Biomechanical Energy Harvesting Systems from the Human Body. Peer-reviewed, published, not theory. Structure going up around you and the research on the human body are moving in the exact same direction. That's not coincidence. That's a pipeline. Most people think this is about your phone signal. It's not. There's already published papers on how to harvest energy directly from the human body. Your movement, your heat, your bioelectric field to power devices. Your body is being studied as a power source. Here's the paper. Guys, this is from the International Journal of Advanced Computer Science and Applications. Biomechanical Energy Harvesting Systems from the Human Body. Peer-reviewed, published, not theory. Structure going up around you and the research on the human body are moving in the exact same direction. That's not coincidence. That's a pipeline. Most people think this is about your phone signal. It's not.
Is it fuck, guys? We are literally getting wiped out. No shit. I keep trying to warn people and trying to fucking lock us up. It's fucking shocking, guys. It really is. What's really going on? Fucking terrible. The same guy here. Another one.
That 5G tower, they're not just building infrastructure for around your body. They're building infrastructure for in your body. Here, take a look at the white papers. IEEE research.
It's called fucking 802. Yeah, 8 plus 2. 2 times 8 is your 88, which is hate, and it's also higher fucking hell. Yeah, then you got your 15, which is your fucking, yeah, Illuminati, your Masons, 1st of May. You know what I mean? It's all mocking us. All of it. And your IEEE, which is your Mark Master Mason. Your I, Mark Master Mason. Freemasonic Eye of Horus. 802.15.6. 6 is carbon. I mean, everything's just a mockery. We've got fucking Luke Littler, Heil Hitler. I mean, fuck me, man. It's in our fucking faces.
Human subjects tested. Let me show you what I mean. The IEEE transactions on biomedical engineering, performance evaluation of magnetic resonance coupling for intra-body network. IBNet, exactly. A network of hubs and sensors operating inside biological tissue, transmitting power and data through your body from one location to another. Tested on 7 real human subjects. Wonder where it's at now. The tower outside moves signal through the air. The research on your screen is about moving signal through you. Same pipeline, different layer. Cross on it doesn't change what it's doing. I promise you that. Guys, if you want to show support to this channel and spread awareness, check out the new shirts. Guys, we got EMF gear. Check it out in the link on the bio or the...
And I've literally got... There's my... Got my tester here. It just be getting fried. I mean, this is bad enough to phone. So, let's sound that. Look at the skies. Look at the skies, man. Look at the fucking skies, man. This is just a fucking blanket of poison. 5G is raw, die, nation. Fucking got all of my windows there. And upstairs. Got these on my wall. Going right down. You still see them, look, that's the shit, that's the spikes. See them spikes there, look? That's what's coming through. You know what I mean? That's literally pumping the fuck out of us. I'll cover my whole window here as well. See that thing is keeping it. going down. Fully covered. But still, you can still see it look jaggering. 24 next to it, goes off the tits as well. The end is, guys. Like, not even a joke. You used to watch the films and saying the end is nigh and that. The end is fucking not far away for a lot of people, guys. Yeah? What happens to someone putting them in the microwave? What happens to someone in the microwave? They get fried. And that's off this. It's off my phone. That's how bad these are. Terrible, especially when I mean, this is what we're getting fried with. Every time we're using the phones, every time you got it up to your phone. Put it over there. Goes back down. Put it there. This is how far it goes. Still 4,000. 5,000. This is about safe. But it's not. It's still on 4,000. And it's because it's... So we'll turn it that way. We'll turn it that way. And that's still going fucking ape shit. Put it over there. 9,000, 11,000, 12,000. What the fuck? Is that firing at us from there? Look at that shit, man. Fucking scary. Fucking scary, guys. Isn't it? So what else have we got? We've got all these forest fires just happening for no reason as well. Everywhere. Directed energy weapons. We have fish. Fish just dying because there's no water. Look at this shit, guys. It's just death. They are destroying everything. They're bringing the carbon right down to 1. This is the royal flush. Yeah, royal flush, guys. I've noticed loads of fucking babies lately as well in prams and that. You know, like the fucking, even though there's loads of people dying. They say there's less people, but I mean, look at all this shit, man. It's just over and over. I mean, come on. That isn't man-made, is it? Just scorching the earth, guys. And look at this, just happens. No, they're trying to suggest. What are you trying to suggest? Directed energy weapons. Jews. Similar. It's just a coincidence that these lasers. Just a coinky dink. They're called the rods of gods from the back in the day, guys. Rods of gods. Because the gods are the fake gods, the ones that are taking our milk and honey.
All that talk you heard about 5G interfacing with the shots, it's true. DARPA research and the operational programs to infect us with...
5G literally is cause of the coronavirus. Every different electrical thing that we've ever put up since the telegraph pole has caused influenza. Influenza. It's influenced because you're influenced by something. I mean, I'm just a conspiracy theorist, but does not look like something out of Stranger Things. That's chemtrails, guys. That's what they're doing to our skies. Paid a fortune to block out the sun. There's Tetra, there's Hydra. You look at the periodic table and all that, guys. Hydra's the top one, and Hydra is what? Half shark, alligator, half man. It's just run by serpents, reptiles. Jonathan Clegg, even though he's fucking one crazy ass motherfucker, shows you the whole thing. Look at this shit, man. This is the Vatican. Oh, God. God. This is the Vatican. Check this shit out, guys. Hi, Lindsay. Check this shit out.
Why is the Vatican allowing a religious snake worship procession inside the Vatican? Pagan and Christian prayers in the same space. Is this conspiracy or purposely designed
Shocking,
to glorify that old serpent, the devil? Revelation 12 verse 9. So the great dragon was cast out, that serpent of old called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was cast to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. It is very strange.
That is Donald Trump and...
was the papal audience hall in the Vatican built in the shape of a giant serpent?
2 seconds, guys. This is what we're breathing in right now. Every minute of the day. Graphene oxide. Nanotechnology. Yeah. I painstakingly did this scientific research to bring to people, and because there's so much racism in this town, most people would rather not listen to me, not having you tell this. Fucking no racism. Fucking joke. Look at that. That is literally graphene oxide, nanotechnology, that we see floating around in all the waters. Graphene oxide, nanotechnology. Which I've been finding in everything. This is the most prevalent thing, nanoplastics, which makes people gay. It's also orange, Agent Orange, which is, excuse the mess, guys. Excuse the mess, my brain's a little bit like that. So. But here we have the VATICAN. Vatican, nothing like a serpent, does it? Nothing like a serpent. And the old papal bull, the paper, so our life is written by Satan.
And the question lingers, how could a structured design for the world's quote-unquote most powerful Christian institution resemble a creature seen as a symbol of evil? You see here a long procession, which is quite normal in an interfaith gathering, but you see here a serpent leading with dances and chants. Serpent procession, that is. Why is there a snake procession in the Vatican? They're lifting on one side the cross, and they're lifting on another side the symbol of Hinduism. They're lifting the symbol of the cross on one side, and the symbol of Buddhism and other religious banners. Leo is sending the ecumenical signal now. People are commenting. One says, I'm not even Catholic, and I find this revolting. Upon watching the snake procession, how can you pray to different gods in the same space? Makes absolutely no sense. As an Indian Catholic who has Hindu relatives, what did I just see? That wasn't just a candle. It's the lamp lit during Deep Avali, a Hindu festival which celebrates their god as the light of the world. This can't be real, Barbara Hallis says. How appropriate that looks like a snake with a demonic sculpture thing in the front. The Pope's audience hall in the Vatican has been purposely designed to look like a snake. The outside is shaped like its head, 2 huge windows, its eyes, the roof are scales. When inside, the Pope speaks from the stage in the serpent's mouth between its fangs. But the truth is different. Serpents are present in major pagan religions. The Roman bath. England, notice the serpent symbol. The serpent is their life giver. You find it also in Egypt. You find it also in Hinduism. Everywhere you find the serpent, it is the most prominent symbol there. You have the Hydra. You find it everywhere.
Exactly.
Would you find it in Catholicism? Of course. And the main crest of the Vatican has the dragon serpent on it. The greatest serpent in the world, the symbolism you will find in Bernini's canopy in Rome. It's interesting that St. Paul's Cathedral, as they call it, which was a Protestant cathedral, has been totally rebuilt and now has a duplicate of Bernini's canopy inside it. Vatis means diviner. Can is the serpent. Vatican means
we had fucking C-Can, which is C, the serpent.
What the
fucking
Bible
hell,
says
man.
that the dragon gave him his seat and power.
C-Can, serpent.
Authority. This is not a coincidence. Vatican.
That's what 33 is, serpent.
Of serpents. The bronze sculpture, The Resurrection,
look at this shit, guys. This is absolutely shocking. Nothing to do with Jesus.
Sculpture, The Resurrection, installed in 1977, 1077. Foot-wide artwork depicts Christ rising from the nuclear chaos of the 20th century. A powerful commentary on faith surviving in the atomic age. Yet many visitors find the imagery unsettling. Difference when you try to Photoshop and you try mirroring this resurrection artwork. Here is what I found out. So here's the image and carefully split it in the middle and then flip it horizontally on the one that is split. And upon mirroring, it reveals a strange-looking reptile figure. And on the other side from which we slice, applying the slice on the right side and carefully flipping it, it reveals a serpent.
It looks like a fucking
with
alien.
Glorified stand.
Looks like a fucking.
Symbolism significant.
Just a coincidence, I saw Doggy Dog.
Are images of the Anunnaki, class of gods within the ancient Mesopotamian pantheon, and in their hands is a symbol of the pine cone, always facing forward. The pine cones represented knowledge, and it pushes forward, representing the passing of knowledge of pagan gods and worship, and the occultic third eye, which you will also find in Masonry. You can find the pine cone in all the major pagan religions, pine cone in Egyptian worship, in Hindu worship, and many others. The pine cone represented a higher knowledge and pagan beliefs. What's shocking is that you find an enormous pine cone in the Vatican, the biggest in the world. The unbroken chain of pagan worship passes through the Vatican and ends there. It all makes perfect sense. Why?
Because Archon means mind control. Government. First government is Archon.
Eucharistic sunburst and the mark of their authority. Sunday, day of the sun. C.F. Thomas says, of course, the Catholic Church claims the change was her act, and the act is a mark of her ecclesiastical power and authority in religious matters. Dear friends, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. To fear God is to hate evil, Proverbs 8 verse 13, and to love the good, Amos 5 verse 15. And how do we really fear God? Can we really fear God? Give reverence out of our own strength, and which SAY says, I will make with them an everlasting covenant that I will not turn away from doing good to them, and I will put the fear of God, the fear of me, in their hearts, that they may not turn from me. We must ask the Lord to put the fear of God in our hearts, and for that to happen, the heart must be open to surrender. Rome is uniting the world to fear the Antichrist, but God's people will have the scriptures written in their hearts. It is decision time, dear friends. Kindly type our response today. I only fear Christ. Thank you, dear friends. Kindly share this important Bible study to all and continue to share truth-founded Bible prophecy.
Yeah, buy bullshit, because what we're all taught to do is buy bullshit. Yeah, and buy Baal, or the bib of El. Yeah, the bib of El, because we are the Federal Reserve that are being fucking... Why do you think you can only... Pineal cones pushing forward is because all we are is pawns. Fish in the pond are being pawned, and pawns can only go forwards, because we are literally backwards. We are literally stuck inside the matrix. And we're getting fucking wiped out, guys. And I know, like when I moved in here, my fucking new phone number's 55, my fucking passport's got 55 on it, my rent's 55, Gav was 55, fucking just 55 everywhere, guys. Yeah. Shit's fucked up. I mean, this is quite a good little thingy.
What don't you want? Doing some wonderful work destroying the world, but I think it's probably time for us to reevaluate.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption, but I think we're in the wrong meeting. We're not here to destroy the world. We're here to save it. You see, we are some of the leading leaders of
that's the inversion.
Causes, and I'm with the Human Rights Campaign, who focus on LGBTQ+ and trans rights. You see, I have an equal sign to let you know that I'm a good person.
Oh, excuse me, women's reproductive rights. Climate.
Free Palestine. Open borders. I misspoke before. You guys are not destroying the world, okay? You are saving the world.
Whoa, what's up with those scare quotes?
Pretty sure I didn't use scare quotes when I said saving the world. The important thing to keep in mind is that there's a big election coming up, and we're all on the same page, okay? So if we want Biden to win, he needs to win in order for us to save the world. If we want Biden to win, you folks, how can I say this? You might need to tone it down. Just
tone down what?
That's a good question. You're women's reproductive rights, right? Okay. Excellent branding, by the way. It's much easier on the ears than baby murder. So kudos to you on that one. But opposing any restrictions
this is like,
all the way through to the night.
It's so true, this whole thing. And who's pushing all these things? The double cross of this crown. Yeah, that's who's pushing it all, guys.
Well, I mean,
baby killers, that's what they do.
You're kind of tipping your hand, right? Makes people think, wait, maybe they actually want to kill babies. And we do, obviously.
No, we don't.
Oh.
No, we don't.
We don't. Right. We don't. But you see how it can kind of look that way. So that's all I'm saying. Let's tone it down. And you, immigration, clearly we don't want a completely open border that undermines any sense of national sovereignty, driving down wages for the working class and overtaxing the welfare state. So let's go a bit easy there too. I mean, why not something like this? Why not something like diversity is our... Are you trying to say diversity is our strength? Yes. How do you say that without laughing? Oh my gosh. I can't even get through it. This is sad. My sides. My goodness. Okay, what about you? Pro-Palestine. You are, how do you say this? You're kind of coming across like you just want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews. We do want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews. Of course, yes. And that's awesome. I'm all for that. I love that. But you need to pretend like you don't want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews. Why? Excuse me. I mean, we're pretty clear in our position, and most young people and everyone on college campuses, and half the Democratic Party, of course, still support us.
Yeah, it's cool now.
You may have a point there.
Demon fishing crate, that's what it means.
You want to be and get away with it. Alright, still, let's think about tactics. Okay, do you think that occupying bridges and blocking traffic is somehow winning people over to your cause?
Yeah, and making people hate us by blocking traffic is our thing. He's stealing our thing.
You're not stealing your thing. You must die. We will kill you all. See, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, okay, I love the homicidal thing that you got going on there. I really dig it, okay? But maybe market it just a little bit differently. Like the serial killer that everyone thinks is such a sweet guy, you know? He's got 27 bodies in the basement, but he's like, you know, coaching Little League. That's what I want. Be that guy. Death to America. You know, the funny thing is, you don't even look Middle Eastern. Am I wrong, people? Am I wrong? I'm not. I actually grew up on Long Island, but my parents sent me to college. Death to America. HRC guy. You have been going over the top as well. Well, it's important for us, they, them, to be accepted just like everyone else.
2 lines is your cross.
Of course. And convincing people that they're intolerant for not wanting men to get naked in women's locker rooms.
I know, yeah. Can you imagine that? Trying to call me a paedophile and this is allowing this to happen. There's your 2 lines. There's your 2 fucking 13 families.
You guys,
your BB.
I mean, not everyone, obviously.
Baby killers.
Until the election, can we just all pretend for a few months not to be crazed, lunatic, homicidal extremists?
Extremist? No, it's my body, my
The whole world's inverted. Turn it upside down, you will see the truth. Just like you see on the banknotes. Banknotes shows polka dots, children's blood, Queen looking into a mirror. That means everything's backwards. You've got your 33 up there. It's also a 44. And it says on the notes, I'm going to let you go, guys. Just going to show you the vileness of this note. It says, I have nothing to offer but blood, and blood of the children, which is there, blood of the soldiers. There's your 33 above and 33 below. Your CC, your 30, it's fucking everything. There's the evil lizard BD, the transgender man, pretend to be a woman. There's a transgender woman, pretend to be a man. Toil, which is hard labour, tears and sweat. That's what's on our banknotes. The £20 note, I don't actually have one, but it shows the 5G towers, which causes the coronavirus. It shows the Ukraine, and we are at war, guys. This is what we're breathing right now. There's definitely chemtrails in our water. I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Most people don't care. Most people think we're crazy for even mentioning and talking like this. Most people would rather have me labelled as some sort of crazy nut and ignore the facts. What's right in front of us, I've just showed you there. This is not a joke. The world is going to... TikTok is TikTok. Hope you have a great Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever you do, guys. I don't want to say weekend, because weekend is because you're weakened. And we are all, everything you register, you give away, your birth certificate, you are not your name, because your name is your enemy. Climate change is an anagram and chemical agent. We are at war, and New York is going to be taken out, and the 5G is going to take out everyone else. There's not going to be many who's going to survive this, guys, but don't worry about it, because there's nothing we can do about it. It's already planned. It was already written, because we live on a plan by the ETs. Planet, not a planet. A plan by the ETs. You don't live on a spinning washing machine. You live on a flat level plane. Much love from the T-Doggy Dog. I fucking love y'all. Peace.